Welcome back. Each year, the Beef Quality Assurance Program recognizes a beef producer and a dairy producer who do outstanding work to ensure the well-being of their cattle. This week, we introduce you to a BQA Dairy Award winner, Phoebe Bitler.
Phoebe Bitler of Vista Grand Farm is a key leader in Pennsylvania's dairy and beef industries. The Pennsylvania Beef Council, PBC, and the Pennsylvania BQA Commission proudly nominated her for the 2009 BQA Award for a dairy producer. She has served on both boards and as PBC chair for a one-year term. As a producer spokesperson, she has been invaluable to the cattle and beef industries in Pennsylvania. Phoebe is a member of the Dairy Task Force, currently chairs the dairy stakeholders, and represents the dairy sector on both the Beef Council and BQA Commission. Vista Grand Farm was founded in 1937 by Phoebe's parents.
I was born here and I lived all of my life here except for 2 years. My husband and I started farming when we first were married in southern Lancaster County, so all but 2 years I've been here. My dad was always my mentor, and so therefore I picked up the love of the animals and the love of the land just like he had.
She grew up on the registered Holstein farm, and her 4-H project cows paid for her college degree and also helped to build the foundation for the dairy herd that she and Dave began in 1977. Today, Vista Grand Farm is a registered Holstein dairy farm with 100 milk cows.
Over the years, the farm has changed somewhat, but yet the focus has always been purebred Holsteins, and our main commodity is selling milk as well as breeding stock.
The Bitlers also run a dairy replacement business with 150 females. They farm 420 acres producing feed crops for the livestock.
We grow all the crops to feed the cattle. It's been a dairy farm as long as I've been here and as long as I've been alive.
The Bitlers practice BQA principles in their everyday work. They focus on prevention systems, such as provision for cow comfort through regular hoof trimming, water beds, tunnel ventilation, providing large quantities of clean, fresh water. They use reproductive and genetic management to extend longevity. They provide proper balanced nutrition based on high-quality forages. They monitor proper use and withdrawal on drugs. And they handle the cows calmly. Phoebe believes firmly that they and their cattle are a team. They work in partnership.
Probably the thing that surprises folks the most when I tell them about how we care for our cattle and what we do for them, when I tell them that I know better what shots or what vaccinations my calves got than what my son got before he went to school, it kind of blows them away that I actually do keep track of those kinds of things, and that they're identified. They have a photo and they're registered. There's a paper on them. I know all of their ancestry.
They also provide extensive training to hired labor.
It's really important to explain to employees what you're doing and why you're doing it. I have found often that if you just tell them what to do, it doesn't make the impact until they see the reason as to why you do it. And sometimes it's learned by a hard lesson. Have to see the result of not doing something properly before it makes the real impact.
Phoebe recognizes that not all new hires have the patience or demeanor to work with cattle. If this is the case, she will shift personnel quickly, rather than jeopardize the productivity, wellness, and comfort of their dairy cattle.
We function as a team here on the farm. My husband starts his day making all the feed for the cattle. Our son feeds the milking herd and the young stock, and I take care of all of the babies, the replacements. We all do that in the morning. We come together at breakfast time, and that's kind of our, let's say, our board meeting for the day, and kind of see which way we're heading, what we're doing.
Beyond simply applying BQA practices to her own operation, Phoebe helps deliver key messages to fellow beef and dairy producers in the Northeast.
I think it's very critical for us always to be looking for new ways to do things and improve our operations.
Along with her husband Dave and son Jesse, Vista Grand Farms has frequently hosted both Ag in the Classroom and Ag Media Tour events. They recently hosted a dairy beef quality assurance training event. Phoebe Bitler personifies the values of this prestigious award. She is a country girl with devotion, compassion, and commitment to fervently serving her industry any way she can. She will make a great national BQA spokesperson for both the dairy and beef industries. Congratulations, Phoebe.
Did you know that you can become certified in beef quality assurance best practices? To do so, visit our website at cattlemantocattleman.org.